Hello fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here. I get a lot of questions about food spoilage and how long is your canning goods for. You know, when you can something properly, you're taking out all the oxygen and you're killing all the bacteria. And as long as you do it properly, you're going to have food that lasts for many, many years. Now, the quality of the food will degrade over the years, so you won't get as good a quality. It'll be a little mushier, but it's still good to eat. So how do you tell when something goes bad? Well, what I have here is I had a failure. Green beans. So I'm not sure at this point what went wrong on it, but what you'll normally find, I'm going to go ahead and take you off tripod, is, oh, I got stuck, sorry about that. What you're normally going to find when something goes bad, and I was just measuring out in the shed, I hadn't even looked at my produce yet, and I looked over and I saw a cloudy jar. Do you see that? Normally green beans are really clear when you can them. Now, if you see a cloudy jar or bubbles, you don't even have to check the seal. You can guarantee that something has gone wrong. I'm thinking I probably didn't blanch them long enough, and so it didn't kill enough of the bacteria, and so they went wrong. Whoops, let me back out a little bit so it's not so close. But if I take my finger, I can guarantee it's going to pop. And it did. Now the hard part is they really stink. I don't even have to open it to know that it's going to stink. But don't throw away your jar. Don't throw away your ring. Get rid of your seal. And it could be I just got a bad batch of seals, or they weren't hot enough, or I didn't blanch the green beans. Sometimes you never know what you did wrong. The entire batch went bad. Every single jar of any produce that I used from this batch went bad. So I'll have to inspect the jar and make sure that there's no cracks or some deformity on the jar rim, that maybe it was a bad batch of jars. So when you get something go wrong, you want to look at everything possible to make sure that you don't lose produce the next time. So like I said, this is kind of just to show you we all have failures, and it is very easy to see when something fails. That's also the reason why every time I go out to the retreat, I check my produce. I check everything. I check for bugs, check for rats, I check for spoilage, pop seals. And I actually had one jar of green beans from this batch that looked okay, but there's no way I'm going to save them, because maybe they just haven't gone bad yet. I'm going to throw them out and not take the chance. So I hope this helps. And good luck with your canning, and remember, follow directions completely and check your jars to make sure that you don't have issues with them. Blessings.